artists, before I ever struck a note out Motorworks, I had the chance to sit down with a man who has seen this festival grow from the very beginning. Ed Kirk, the president of the American Cigar Box Guitar Association. He wanted to chat about my rustic builds and about the importance of the cigar box guitar movement. Let's head back to that morning on the Motorworks Beer Garden stage. But before we dive into the interview with Ed Kirk, I want to shout out the sponsor of this video, Steve Arby's Killer Strings. These are premium nickel-wound strings manufactured specifically for 3- and 4-string cigar box guitars. If you remember the string comparison I did in this video, you'll know that Killer Strings have the same cut as 80/20 brass strings, but are tonally balanced like phosphor bronze strings. This means your cigar box guitar will be heard when unplugged and have a full tone when amplified. So if you want to support a small company that produces quality strings owned by a massive talent who champions the CBG community, then grab a few packs by clicking on the link in the video description box below. Now, back to the brewery.
Welcome, Liza with a Z. My name's Ed Kirk. I'm with the American Cigar Box Guitar Association, and we are putting on the Cigar Box event here in Bradenton today, here February 7th. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr.
I saw you at online, and Steve and I were just admiring your videos online, make the cigar box guitar. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I started building cigar box guitars in 2022. I heard about them much earlier, and I was thinking in the back of my mind as a maker, oh, one of these days, build one of these things. Just didn't have the confidence to start building.
Right.
And then I watched a few videos, and I'm like, you know what? Just do it. Just give it a shot. And I've been addicted building and playing them since that time.
Oh, that's great. So you have a little bit of a musical background?
Yes, actually, my husband and I, we are doctors of musical arts.
Really?
From the University of Miami.
Oh, that's very
We're
cool.
both electro-acoustic composers. My specialty was electronic opera.
Wow.
But we love experimental music, and we love making our own software, making our own tools for creating music, and just building cigar box guitars is an extension of that.
So what do you think about the tonality and the background of cigar box guitars?
Well, cigar box guitars have such a rich history. When I started digging into them, I learned that the boxes helped to fund the Union Army and the Civil War.
That is very true.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is America's lost folk instrument. I want to be a part of the movement of people bringing it back to the forefront. Since the history of cigar box guitar, there were all levels of builders from the very beginning. I'm more of the homemade moonshine. Love it.
The Appalachian style.
Yes, the rustic, noisy, country blues.
The gritty, folky sound.
Exactly. Those are the guitars that I build. That's the kind of music that I make.
Well, it's a unique instrument by itself. Once people get to understand how the cigar box guitar and their history to blues, country, Appalachian mode, soft, folk, you would really understand the tonality and the Americana side of the cigar box guitar. This is a root instrument.
It is. It was the foundation of country blues, which was the foundation of blues, which is the foundation of almost every American genre of music. It is so important.
In the future, we'll be doing more festivals throughout the United States. This is one of our favorite one right here in beautiful Motorworks. It's a gorgeous facility, don't you think?
It's beautiful. I am thrown back by the live oak with all the lights. This is a perfect venue for showcasing cigar box guitar.
I think so too. Bradenton Cigar Box Guitar, the original cigar box guitar here in Bradenton.
After I finished my time on stage, I enjoyed a delicious beer with my troupe and walked around to admire the cigar box guitars made by Wild Bill's Guitars, Juju Creations, Devil's Broomstick Guitars, Highway Blues Guitars, and William G. Clarke Guitars. We're talking top shelf whiskey, folks. These are CBGs made by master luthiers, and if you'd like to reach out to them and support their work, I've linked to their socials and their shops in the video description box as well. As I explored the builds, the air buzzed with live music from the legendary John Nichols. There's nothing like window shopping accompanied by good music.
Mongoose is gone, and I won't be coming around to kill your snakes no more, my love. You ricky ticky tabby, mongoose is gone, hey, and he has gone. Search around, don't know what they're doing. They've been searching so long they forgot what they're looking for. And I know just what I want, but I can't find it. I guess I got to look inside myself some more. Ooh, inside myself some more. Ooh, inside myself some more. Mongoose is gone. Ricky ticky tabby, mongoose is gone. And I won't be coming around. Kill your snakes no more, my love. Ricky ticky tabby, mongoose is gone. Hey, he has gone. Yeah, he has gone. Oh, he has gone.
While immersed in my window shopping, admiring one of Highway Blues Guitar's boat paddle guitars with fishing lure bridges, I was startled to hear John Nichols mention me on stage.
The band that played before me, Dr. Liza, two more. This song is going to kill me to even do this. This was not really in the lineup. But they inspired me to do this one. They did a Paul Simon song. Well, they did Simon and Garfunkel.
I felt so honored. I was truly walking on some hardcore Florida sunshine, folks. It's moments like these that make the CBG community feel like a family.
Man walks down the street, says, well, I'm so soft in the middle now. Well, I'm so soft in the middle now. When all my life is so high, I want a photo opportunity, and I want a shot at redemption. I want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. So bone digger, dogs in the moonlight sit and far away from my wedding door. Mr. Beer Belly, get these months away from me. Said, I don't find myself amusing anymore. So if you be my bodyguard, I could be your long lost pal. Well, I could call you Betty, or Betty when you call me. Said, call me now. Yeah, you call me out.
As I continued to peruse the builders area, minding my own business, by the way, I was photobombed by Steve Harvey. This was the first time I met Steve Harvey in person, and what an introduction, folks. He was on his way to prep the stage for his set with Rebecca the Songbird and members of the Delta Swamp Rats, which featured some really interesting builds. More on those later.
Where's my wife and family? And what if I die here? Said, who'll be my role model? Now my role model's gone. Well, she gone, and she ducked back down the alley with some roly-poly, about-faced little girl. Not long and long, there were incidents and accidents. There were hints and allegations. If you be my bodyguard, I could be your long-lost pal. I could call you Betty when you call Man walks down the street, he's a man in a strange world. Said maybe it's a third world, or maybe it's his first time around. Doesn't speak the language and holds no courtesy. Said he is a strange man, he is surrounded by the sound that's cattle in the marketplace and scatterings and orphanages. He looks around.
How do you like your beer?
It's good.
What is it?
I think it's called adoptable. In other words, it's the beer you adopt if you can't have your own. I don't know.
The beer adopts you. You are not the beer.
Call me out. Hey, you call me out. Everybody call me out.
There was a lull in the music when Bart Blankenship from Highway Blues Guitars pulled me aside. Because I played Scarborough Fair on Shorty, he wanted to play for me on one of his Iguana banjos. Yes, you heard that right, Iguana banjos. Let's take a listen. Tell me about this instrument.
Iguanas are in bases. You're supposed to shoot them. And this last week with the cold front, thousands and thousands were just falling out of trees, and they're just like throwing them away by the truckloads.
Oh my god.
Or we'll go Scarborough Fair.
An amazing
I know, it's a different
instrument.
sound than most banjos, right? It's a little more chimey, and I've got it tuned up to B flat.
I love it.
But I know, it's like, I brought it just because I do them on commission. I'm not going to build a whole bunch of them. But
All right, you do them on commission.
do them on commission.
Give us your name
I'm
and
Bart
where.
Blankenship, Highway Blues Guitars, and you just have to find me on Instagram. And with the last cold snap, with all the iguanas falling out, there's going to be iguana banjos being
We've
built.
heard some amazing music and seen some amazing builds, but the festival was just warming up. In the next episode, we're going to see Steve Harvey play some old school Delta blues on a wooden plank.
Way down behind the sun.
And we're also gonna get an up-close backstage view of Galia Volt's set. Special thanks to Steve Harvey and his Killer Strings for generously sponsoring this video. If you want to support a talented individual with a big heart who champions the work of other CBG artists, folks, then consider purchasing some Killer Strings for your next build. I've included a link to Steve Harvey's shop in the video description box. Please check out his shop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 3. Chaito.
Down on Ursuline, Rampart Street.